I always think this is so, look how close to you I am. Look at my penis. Okay, let's do it. Here, do it, yell it.
Weed at the airport.
Huh?
Weed at the airport.
Weed at the airport. I've never done weed at the airport. I'm against weed. I think it's gay and it's stupid and bad. I do. And every time I smoke it, I want to take all my skin off and blow on my nerve endings so that they can feel the wind, okay? I'm mentally unstable.
That wasn't weed.
Huh?
That wasn't weed.
That's what weed does, dude. You've never smoked weed and gone, I'm gonna bite my tongue off. What if I just bite my tongue off? What if I take a little nibble? You give it a little, you never give it a little, you know? You never do that. You never think, oh, my fingernails, what if I pulled them all off? No, me neither. I don't know, weed at the airport is a dumbass. You know what I love about the airport though and weed? Are they go like this. They go, I was thinking about this, how they go, they're like, all right, everybody, you can't go through clear, you can't go through TSA pre-check, you gotta go through our highest level of security. And then out just comes a little puppy who's like, and you're like, really, this guy? You know what I mean? He's just like playing with a toy and you're like, oh no, uh-oh. I think that's so cute. But then you see all the potheads who are like, you know, that's how you know. No, I hate weed. Weed killed my father. I don't know if that's true, but he smoked a lot. I don't know if that's true. He smoked a lot of pot, though. A lot. When he died, I had to throw away so much weed. It was weed and Viagra everywhere. And I remember filling my bra with the Viagra, like when people were coming over for the funeral and being like, but I left the weed. I think I was like, yeah. They can know he was a pothead, but they can't, you know, they better know his dick got hard, dude. I'm a good daughter. Okay, next.
Daddy issues.
Daddy issues? Thank you for asking. Daddy issues. I'll tell you this. I'm gonna say this to you, Los Angeles. My dad is dead. I can say this. I wanted to be my dad's girlfriend. I would have fucked my dad. How do you feel about that? Is that groany? I bet there's one girl in here whose life I just saved. My dad was such a babe. You guys never got pissed when your dad would have girlfriends over and you were like, that's my boyfriend. That never happened to you guys? My dad was hot as hell, dude. He broke thoroughbred horses. That's what he did. Oh! Imagine looking out the window and your dad's just petting a steed going, easy girl, settle. So those are daddy issues, if you ask me. No, I think a lot of girls think that. I just think nobody's allowed to like really admit it. But he would also have sex a lot near us. He would fuck in the next room. We would sit in the room and we'd be like, this girl sucks, dude. She's doing a bad job. Dad hates when girls do stuff like that. She's going too porny. We know Daddy doesn't like that. Daddy likes authenticity. That's what he likes. I could talk about this all day. You're happy? You're happy I'm talking about this? That's a crazy thing. Keep going. That's what he said. Keep talking about it. What other daddy issues? My dad's dead. That makes me always just stuffing cock down my throat, you know? No, I'm off right now, but there was a minute. When your dad dies, they're always like, oh, you're gonna, you know, sleep around. That's a normal thing. You're gonna become a huge whore. And you're like, that's exactly what happened. That's exactly how that went. What other dad? Okay, let's do it. Was that long enough? That one I need to be cut off from because I really could go on forever. What?
Two artists.
Anxiety?
Transgender.
What? Somebody knows of my work. Okay, all right. I can't talk about anxiety. I don't drink. I used to have anxiety. But the thing is about hangovers is I used to get manic. Like I used to be like, yeah, you know, and I would go crazy. Like I remember one time I had anxiety or whatever, I had a hangover, and I saw somebody, I don't know why I'm saying this. This is really gay, but somebody had made a snowman that was so big, and it had like its eyes. Imagine like the rocks that they use as eyes were like super far apart and like kind of low down, and it had a little nose and this huge smile. And I saw it, and I went, I turned, I saw it, and I went, I love him. And then I started crying. Because I thought I was like, this is the most amazing thing, and he's gonna be gone soon. But there's something about the way that they placed his smile that's so endearing to me. And then I had I had a whole idea that I was gonna never see this thing, and I developed this like emotional attachment. And my friends were like on the ground laughing hysterically, being like, "You're mentally ill," you know. But that's how my anxiety was. Or I would buy things. I would buy shit. I get hungover because I don't sleep a lot of the times, and then I buy something weird like sneakers that have heels. What the fuck? What are we doing? Okay, transgender. What happened the other day. Is this funny? My beef with transgender people is I'm close. I'm real close. I'm, if I was less retarded and they, them terminology didn't confuse me so much, I would be non-binary, you know what I mean? But people are like, where are they? And I'm like, where? Who? Hey, where are they? You know what I mean? So why clapping for that? Why? And I get weird. Like if people ask me my pronouns a lot, and I'm always like, that she hurts my feelings, you know. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, and the whole reason why I'm not transgender or I'm not switching teams is because I am like, there has to be some boy girls, like they have to exist. There has to be some dude women, or else it's just gonna be all these little LA cum goblins. You know what I mean? Like somebody, you know what I mean? So I have to hold space for women who are, about a 3. You know what I mean? I have to do that, Anyway, but I was at the boxing gym the other day, and thanks. And thank you. That's so supportive and nice. I was so there's 3 rings at the boxing gym, and I was in one, and then there were these 2 Dominican guys, big fighters, dudes who come in and have like giant pit bulls with balls. The ball, you know what I'm talking about? The pit bulls with the balls. You're like, all right, okay, all right. Don't fuck me, okay? Don't fuck me. And what happened was I was in one ring, and I'm strong, and Elliot Page, you know Elliot Page? Babe, yes, babe. Objectively babe, okay? But Elliot Page, if you guys don't know, used to be Ellen Page, Juno, broke Jordan Peterson's brain. Yeah. So now he's Elliot Page, and he was Inception. Thank you so much. Yes. Let's name them all, shall we? Okay. And so now he's Elliot Page, and he was fighting with a little trans man trainer, and they were being very sweet. Like they were like, "Yeah, man, you're doing great." That was this, and they were awful. Just so you know, I could have come in there and just been like, "No," They had so much less testosterone than I've had my entire life. Okay, and they are shooting it into themselves. And then, but it was so sweet, and they're like, "Yeah, man, you're doing great. That's a great left hook." Da 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 da. And at first, I had the thought, I was like, "Oh, I wonder if the amount of people transitioning to be men is gonna make like a weaker population of men. Like they're gonna be too sensitive and weak because I could destroy both these, and they're being too supportive when they're both doing bad, right?" And as I have that thought, I turn, and the 2 Dominican guys, one has the other one's foot. He has his foot on this guy's chest, which is boxing. No need for that, right? He's down like this, and he goes, "I will fuck your mother's hole." And I was like, yeah, you know what? Actually, come on in to the male gene pool. You guys are more than welcome. That's good. That's my most recent trans thing. I got the light. Oh, yeah. While you're I think I got the light, so I have to go. Jeremiah, you come up now?
Yeah.
What? What'd you say?
Keep going.
You can say one more. Say one, but use words. Show your left hook. My left. Oh, come on. Come on. Get up here. Show him your boobs, dude. Okay, this is my left hook. I'm gonna fake it. Okay? You do one of these. was a really good fake out that you did. I was really proud of you. Okay, Jeremiah, just come out whenever. Okay, yeah, okay, cool.
Guys, keep it going for Jordan Jensen.
We did a fight. We had a fight.
I saw it.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now we do them together.
Now we do it together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh? In-N-Out Burger? I'm not from here.
People are just getting hungry now. Somebody said In-N-Out Diet Coke.
Michael Shannon.
Man hands? Red hands? What's red hands?
Lion producers.
Ooh, I love Mission Impossible movies. I was conceived during Top Gun. I love Mission Impossible. I want to join Scientology because I think. Remember Risky Business
We blew past. You were conceived during Top Gun.
Yeah. Yeah. They were banging during The marriage was falling apart. My mom was obviously a lesbian, big old dick, and she had a mullet. They both had mullets. They looked like matching grizzly bears. And then they were watching Top Gun. I guess they got them hot and heavy. What with Rooster dying and all. And then they fucked. And that was and then I was a little sparkle of joy. Yeah, thanks.
So, did they tell you what scene, or was it just in general? Like, why? Like, they told you were conceived.
Knowing
during
my
Top-
dad, I was the whole movie, big guy.
As soon as those Paramount stars started circling the mountain, my dad was mounting my mom.
My dad doesn't come till the credits.
You think this much testosterone in a woman didn't happen over the course of a 97-minute film?
Yeah. Yeah. Guy who clarifies movie time? That's
Yeah.
like 2 hours, man. That movie's actually long, dude. That's a long time to fuck.
He's like, I saw the stats on IMDb.
That was awesome. Okay.
Lord of the Rings.
Oh, wow.
Hendrick and
Ooh, intrusive thoughts.
Intrusive thoughts. Let's go with that. Intrusive thoughts.
Do you ever do it? Do you have it?
I know you do, and you're just...
Oh, I do.
Jordan just did the thing where she knows what my answer is going to be, so she can
You don't
answer
have
immediately.
them? You have kids.
Yeah.
When you were ever holding the baby, were you ever like, what if I just, you know what I mean?
No, dads have a different thing where like, what if I just...
Yeah.
We have that.
Yeah.
We have that.
That's an intrusive thought.
Yeah, that's a little bit
That
of
was
intrusive
really
thought.
amazing.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
No, I used to be like paranoid when I was like a teenager that when remember when you got to the age where like Red Cross, you did your little Red Cross certificate and you got babysitter certified, and then the first time somebody's like, you can babysit, I was like, what if I fuck this kid? I don't want to, but I'm just saying, what if, you know what I mean? I'm not going to, but I don't know me. You don't know me. Who knows what I do? And then I did babysit, and I had so much anxiety about hurting the children that I just binge ate all their snacks, and then I got fired because I ate all the food. That's how I always have dealt with intrusive thoughts.
I don't know. I think that if you like, if you're hiring somebody to be a babysitter, like you don't like. They kind of have a little bit like carte blanche to eat your stuff, right?
I thought you were gonna say F your kids, dude. Did you guys think that? I thought he was teeing that up, and then you said eat, and I was like, eat what? Okay, sorry. Yeah, I think no, but I went crazy. I was one of those kids that would just become a wood chipper and just, you know what I mean? It was
Right,
crazy.
right.
Yeah, I still do that with intrusive. Well, now I'm on a lot of Prozac.
When was the
but-
last time you babysat?
Wow. Oh, my niece, all the time. She
Okay.
rules. She's a little. She has intrusive thoughts.
She already has
She
it.
has
It's in the
intrusive
family.
thoughts. She goes like this. She closes her eyes and she goes, ah! And I go, what? And she goes, the guy popped in my head again. And I go, woohoo! Woohoo! Yeah, it's fucked up. What did she say the other day? It was so cute. She goes, oh, I'm on the... So we've always worked on intrusive thoughts about thinking about good things, replacing it with good things. Like me and my dad both had intrusive thoughts. And he would always say, and me and him would both faint a lot. Like if somebody talked about like, if somebody's like, she killed herself how? Slit her wrist. We'd both be like, down, right? So we would both think of pink and purple puppies in baskets. So I taught my niece that because she has a problem. And then the other day I was on this bicycle and she was on her tricycle and I was freaking out on this bike because it was one of my sister's scary road bikes. And I was like, I'm gonna fall. And she's like, no, you're just thinking bad thoughts. And I was like, I know, but I'm scared. And she goes, think of something you like. And I go, I can't, I'm too scared. And she goes, you love whipped cream. And I was like, that is true. That is exactly accurate. That is true. I crush whipped cream, dude. I can't. I've always wanted to do whippets, can't do it because the cream ate the cream.
You go straight for the cream.
Well, you need to, in order to do whippets, you can't spray the cream. You just have to do the air. You trade. It's a trade. No cream for the air that gets you high.
So no cream can come out after you sucked out the air?
Well, you can, but if you want all the air, the cream can't come out. I think, because then it flattens the cream once you use the air. Yes, thank you. I'm looking at 2 Hour Guy. I'm like, fact checker over here. Yeah. You never have intrusive thoughts. You're never driving and go, what if I just, you know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then I've had those. Yeah, I've had those.
You've never gotten too high where you're like, what if I bit the tip of my finger off? You've never had that?
No, I guess I get road rage from time to time.
That's not intrusive thoughts.
Maybe
Road rage or intrusive thoughts is I have an intrusive thought. Intrusive thought is obviously like you can have just thoughts, but like the compulsion is like what if I just like I have a dog who's the love of my life, but she could fit in my blender. And you're just like, what if I just lost my mind? That's my question. How do people trust like on airplanes? Oh. The don't pull this lever thing? I can't sit on those seats.
Yeah, they're like, are you willing and able? You're like, I don't know. I might do something.
At one point they go, you can't sit in the exit if you have any blah, blah, blah issues. And they go, or any hidden conditions. And I always think they're talking to me. And I'm like, shut up. Shut your mouth.
Sometimes people sit next to me in the emergency exit row and I'm like, they're not qualified.
Yeah.
They're like freaking, I'm like, there's no way if the plane is going down that they're going to be like, let me help everybody else out on the flight. There's no way they're going to get them out.
Yeah. Have you seen that article where that guy, it's so sick, dude. This guy is in the plane and there's a picture and he pulled the thing and it blew off the plane. He pulled it, and he's sitting there. Everybody on the plane is holding on, and their like faces are being pulled by the air, and he's sitting there like this. And then they interrogate him after. They're like, "Why did you do it?" And he's like, "I was just feeling a lot of anxiety." And I was like, "Yes. You could see him in the plane, just like that felt as good as I thought it would. Like, one time I was on a chairlift, intrusive thought. What if you jump? What if you jump? And this was one of the few times I jumped. I did it. I jumped right off. It was totally fine because of the snow, but I did jump off.
You jumped off a chairlift?
Yeah, I had to. I was young. I was very young. I wasn't on Prozac yet. I was on, something else, but it wasn't helping. Now I got it dialed in.
You didn't hurt your legs or anything?
I do that to people a lot too.
Yeah?
You gotta just touch it. Just touch it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like jet ski, I had to touch her nails. I was like, do you mind if I,
I just have to say, you'd be one of the creepiest dudes ever. Like literally, like she has a like kind of weird hot thing going on as a woman, but as a dude,
kind of weird hot thing. Let's relax. Let's relax. This is how everybody compliments me. Any dude in my DMs is like, hey, for some reason, I was hit with like a baseball bat as a child, and now I find you oddly attractive. I'm like, ouchie, ouchie. My good friend, you have this weird, odd, like if you close one eye and you kind of go like this with your hand in front of your face, a weird attraction thing. You know?
You literally just like, hey, I have intrusive thoughts. Can I touch you a little bit?
You're right.
If that was a dude, like a woman would be like, call 911 immediately.
Yeah.
But guys are like, something's off about her, but all right.
That's a really good point. That's a very good point. Yeah. Me just walking up to people, do you mind if I pitch the tip of your nose? Thank you. Yeah, totally. I do it with sex too, the penis.
What do you do with a penis?
Sometimes you gotta do things like pull the skin over it, make it talk. You gotta do things. Ooh. The balls, sometimes I've pulled the ball skin just to play with it and I've gone a little too hard, you know what I mean? But
Every guy in here is weirded out, but also oddly attracted at the same time. Like, I've never experienced having sex with a feral woman before.
It is feral. It's feral.
Guys, if we have fun with Jordan Jensen.